And new here at 11 o'clock, a nationwide truck driver shortage could mean higher prices when you shop.
Eyewitness News reporter David Kaplan spoke to a local truck driver school and a company about the need. David?
Dave, Rochelle, 60,000 truck drivers were needed across the country in 2018, according to the American Trucking Association, and the pandemic has only made that problem worse. The ATA says the trucking industry would need to hire roughly 1.1 million new drivers over the next 10 years to meet the demand. Robert Garcia has been a truck driver for ROADIES Inc. in Bakersfield for 3 years now.
I like the fact that I can just go and explore and look at the multiple things I've never seen in the past.
But not many feel the same way Robert does. Bakersfield is now part of a nationwide truck driver shortage. Robert's boss, A.V. Nagra, says Bakersfield is a hub of trucking.
We are in the Central Valley where everything we move from Salinas, Los Angeles, Santa Maria, we move everything outbound. So Bakersfield is a new hub for trucking. When Bakersfield started to feel shortages, that means the whole country is feeling shortages.
Nagra says the United States got a lot of immigrant truck drivers before the pandemic from Russia, India, and Mexico, but the pandemic has stopped that due to border closures. RANNIE Vincent, admissions representative for Western Truck School in Bakersfield, says the DMVs in Bakersfield closed for 65 days and then again for 30 days since COVID struck. When the DMVs closed, their school did too.
Now with the DMV opening back up, there is a backlog of at least up to 5 weeks to get people in for appointments, even after they finish training. And so that also causes a problem with that.
But that's not the only factor leading to a driver shortage.
The thing about the pandemic, a lot of drivers, they came off the road because it was unsafe for them to travel cross country in different places, and with all the incentives that were put in place, a lot of them are still at home on unemployment.
Vincent says this low supply and high demand will increase consumer prices.
You're going to feel that at the checkout for sure. It has to fall back on something because the prices of the trucking companies moving the products are going to have to go up.
Vincent says truck companies have been raising their prices for drivers per mile, like May Trucking, which has raised their price 5 times in the last 6 months. Nagra says right now truck drivers can make anywhere from $70,000 to $100,000 a year. In studio, David Kaplan, Eyewitness News.
Is there a story you think we should investigate? Call our Eyewitness News tip line at 869-2929.